word. For too often we've seen politicians say one thing and do another, and we see it personified in this Prime Minister, who, when it came to marriage equality, said one thing beforehand and then changed after. I could give you countless examples of this Prime Minister, where in 2010 he said, "I have for many years taken the view that marriage is a permanent union between a man and a woman. That is the traditional view." That was in 2010. Fast forward to 2012, and he says, "If we had a free vote on the matter and subject always to the wording of the bill, I would vote to recognise same-sex couples' unions as a marriage." Then a flip again. September 2015, the Prime Minister said, "I certainly think we should have a free vote, and I've been very public about that." Unbelievable the way he would say one thing and then change. We saw it in terms of acting on climate change. We saw, I think he said that direct action was fiscal recklessness on a grand scale. Now that is his policy, and under that policy we've seen carbon emissions go up. We see on his views on the Republic. I remember that referendum on the 6th of November 1999, where Malcolm Turnbull led the campaign to have a republic, now totally silent. We remember the comments from those opposite about saying there'll be no unexpected adverse changes to superannuation. We've already seen more changes flagged in the budget. They also said that the LNP said that every $100 million plus infrastructure project would have a cost-benefit analysis. That's thrown out the window. They said there'd be no tax increases. That was changed in the first budget, and we're about to see more tomorrow night. They said that they'd cut the company tax rate by 1.5%. That hasn't happened. They said they'd provide mothers with 26 weeks of paid parental leave. Said it, did nothing. They said there'd be no cuts to the ABC, no cuts to SPS, broken both of those promises. They said they'd publish a draft amendment for constitutional recognition of Aboriginal people within 12 months. Hasn't happened. Under Prime Minister Abbott, under Prime Minister Turnbull. They said there'd be 1 million additional solar energy roofs over 10 years. Said one thing before the election, broke that promise after. They said that they'd send a customs vessel to the Southern Ocean to monitor whaling. Nothing. They said that there'd be no Medicare local closures. Well, we've seen that that's been the complete breaking of it. We said that there'd be a great investment in innovation, and we've seen an investment. I've got to say, the member for Chifley would attest to this. I think there's been a $28 million investment in innovation. Unfortunately, it's only in advertising innovation at the same time as they've cut back, they've doubled the NBN rollout and doubled the cost. They've cut back on the number of scientists, I think sacked about 1 in 6 scientists. I mean, this is unbelievable. They say one thing but do another. Unbelievable. For too long, politics in this country has been, we've spent 3 years where people have said one thing and done another. Time to change.
Has expired.